Welcome back to TTV Palmer. I'm Cami.
And I'm Jada, and I hope you all have a spooky Halloween. Oh, dang it. I forgot to turn my ballot today. The deadline's tomorrow.
Wait, but you're not 18 yet.
Alright.
Hear ye, hear ye. As you may know, tomorrow is Election Day, Palmer. If you are 18 and you haven't voted yet, go to your nearest ballot box and vote. If you are not 18 yet, you can still register for the next election, and for more information, make sure to go to
https://www.sos.state.co.us/pub/election/high-school-registration.html.
Make your voice count. Have a great day, Palmer.
Now,
It's time
to be relaxed.
Man, this class is boring.
Welcome back to our ASMR channel. Cheeto Puffs. Acoustic guitar.
Here at Palmer, our teachers come from various backgrounds, from college to other industries, but one teacher even worked for a president. When did you work for the president?
I worked on 2 different presidential campaigns. The first campaign I worked on was in 2008. I started that right when the primaries were ending and the general election began in June of 2008, all the way through Election Day in November. And then the candidate that I worked for became President of the United States and ran for re-election again in 2012.
What's it like working for the president versus being a teacher?
In the office relatively early, and then throughout the day there'd be a combination of different meetings or priorities that would play out either at the White House or at the Department of Education, which was the cabinet agency that I worked with the closest. And I would be common to be in the office until maybe 7 or 8 in the evening, and then often there would be work to do at home, and we would be working online or working by email until as late as 1 a.m. or so. So they were really long days, and what I found is that teaching actually is often kind of similar. We get started pretty early, days are pretty structured in how we go about things, and I'm probably working a similar number of hours as a teacher as I did when I worked for the President of the United States.
What was it like working for him, and did you ever meet him?
Very first time I met him, it's because I was a person working on his staff and I was asked to go pick up his lunch and to pick up some shoe polish for him. And so I met him, the very first time I met him was delivering his sandwich and his shoe polish to him. And what I experienced in that first meeting was just his ability to connect in a really authentic way and to be incredibly genuine, and in my experience to be really concerned with and interested in other people. And I was just a 20-something low-level staffer. He had no reason to particularly care to talk to me, but he did. And then fast forward years later, I was talking with the president in the Oval Office in the second term. And what I found, all those years later when he was president and he was at the end of his presidency, was his ability to just truly be present with other people and engaged and interested and so thoughtful was just a core component of who he was. And I watched him do that with other people as well in a way that was really impressive and really inspiring.
Where's Theo and Connor?
I don't know. They're probably skipping and eating burgers.
Coming back to you from a 3-year hiatus, Burger Boys.
With bigger burgers?
And bigger boys. In light of recent events with E. coli at McDonald's, we thought might be the greatest idea to shove our faces with burgers now. Burger number 1. Alright.
Alright.
So already I'm kind of seeing that this burger, there's sausage. I mean, not sausage, not sauce. There's sauce happening right
Oh
here.
yeah, there's a lot of
sauce. Some onion in there.
Oh yeah, a little bit. Let's get a little inside look. Yep, definitely a little onion.
Oh, and that sauce is just saucing.
It's saucing up.
It's saucing.
That's a lot of cheese.
Alright, let's dink it and sink it, I think. Alright.
Dink it, sink it.
It's like an aroma.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of pungent.
A little tangy. Got a little tang.
Like gasoline.
I feel like I'm a car. And I'm
powering up. Like,
yeah, I'm powering up.
I'm fueling up to get going. You know, revving my engines a little bit, maybe.
That's what I'm feeling right now, like a motorcycle going down the freeway.
That's good. Burger number 2.
I believe this is the Krabby Patty from Wendy's. You know, Mr. Krabs may not be too happy that some outsiders are getting little secrets of this burger, but hey, if it's good, maybe we won't tell anyone this secret formula. Overall presentation, not the greatest. I don't feel as though I'm gonna enjoy this one as much.
It's not gonna be. It really does look like a cartoon burger. So dink it and sink it.
Dink it, sink it. Wendy's, here's what we think of your burger. We don't like it.
Burger number 3.
Burgoid number 3 is the double animal style from In-N-Out. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to dink it
and sink it.
Dink it, sink it.
I'm dripping.
I'm soggy.
Wet burger. It was a good little sandwich. It's alright. If I lived in California, maybe.
Well, that's all for this week, Terrors.
Don't forget to pop out to the orchestra concert this Wednesday at 6:30 in the auditorium.
And don't forget to grab your first copy of The Lever this school year.
In the library.
Deuces.